Okay, finally it's recording. Hey YouTube, Team Sorcerers here, doing a group ban list thoughts and opinions video. We have almost everyone here. I say almost because Emma's not in the room, she's getting ready for bed, so it's just the rest of us here. So we have myself, Dark Magician 84, we've got Dragon Master 25, Gamer Central, Webbers 5, The Wyvern Watch, and Lord Phoenix 86. And complete silence, apparently. So yeah, well.
Overall, we're introducing.
So you guys will have already seen my thoughts.
Are you bringing up the list yourself, Richard, on there?
I've got the list on my screen here. Everyone can see it, and I've posted a link in the group chat. So once you've opened those, we can go over the banned stuff and give our thoughts on those. Oh, would you like me to say what they are right away, or do you need me to wait?
I've got my camera ready.
Okay, so as you can see,
give me a sec.
Yeah, I'm just opening mine now. Sorry, I thought.
I mean, to be fair, I've also got the list on. I took pictures of the list on my phone, so I can just grab that.
yeah, whatever works, that's fine. We're all good, it's all open.
Yep, got it.
Okay, so banned: Moon of the Closed Heaven, Splash Mage, King of the Feral Imps, and number 67, Paradise Smasher. So regarding Moon of the Closed Heaven, well, we feel like it's pretty obvious that that was a hit to make sure that Fiendsmith isn't used in a generic way. So, thoughts on this?
Yep, move the close goddess, just stop Fiendsmith being used in other decks. Or rather, try to stop it being used in other decks, but from what I've seen on Facebook, people are already finding substitutes to it.
Already? That's
Yep.
quick.
People have found 3 easy substitutes to it. One is the level 5 Armady Synchro, which frankly probably doesn't sound the most easy because naturally it's level 5. Then there's Exeter Knight, which naturally you can do with any 2 level 4s. There's Melody the Brass Jin, which can be done off 2 level 3s, so basically a person can do it using a Terratop engine.
Oh god.
I did not even know.
Can everyone see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
Just wonder if you want that on the screen instead of ugly faces.
Well, what I'm recording is the list
I
anyway.
can stop sharing it though if it's annoying.
No, that's alright.
It's all
I
good.
think that's useful.
Yeah, I must admit, Splash Mage was a bit of a surprise, wasn't it? For me, anyway.
Yeah, that's an odd one.
Yeah,
I
that's
suppose
real.
that's kind of like another hit to Malice and their consistency.
Yeah, I was saying earlier that that's basically fucked my Cyburst deck over, but an agreement was made with those who play my format.
That's what you said in your video, Richie, actually.
Yeah,
Nice to
yeah.
watch a little bit of it before we did this.
Because Malice is banned in patrician format, and I just figured, well, if that's banned in my format, then there's no need to do anything to Splash Mage in my format. But in terms of the current format, how much will this slow Malice down? That's the big question.
I wouldn't say, but it might slow it down quite a bit.
Is Malice still considered quite top tier? Is it then? I haven't played at locals for a long time now, so I'm not clued up really. But is that still a top tier?
I mean, it's not like it's represented now, because now pretty much everything is about the Justice Hunter decks. But like in terms of other decks, it's still pretty popular out there.
The only time I play Yugo is in Mastodon, that's it. I hardly ever play it that much anymore now.
But to be fair, I'm not sure how Malice is going to do going into the upcoming format with naturally the rule changes on time. Because naturally Malice is one of those decks that can play so well into time, and now they can't do that anymore.
See how that plays. Very interesting.
And Moon of the Closed Heaven, is that a Malice hit as well? Is it?
That's a Fiendsmith engine hit, because it's a light fiend monster that can be summoned using any two monsters.
Right, okay, yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah, that's just basically to stop Fiendsmith being
It's
generic.
good to finally see Link Rebo back, and obviously get the errata with Summon Sorceress. That's about time and all.
Yeah,
I don't know why he banned that in the first place, to be fair.
we'll get to that in just a second. Let's go over King of the Feral Imps for a moment.
Because for the moment they can't do anything to me.
Can't do anything to what?
Yeah, King of the Feral Imps, that's a Mitsurugi hit. Because they're all reptiles.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
and
The main purpose of it, though, is not so much the Mitsurugi side, but because of Ryzeal. Ryzeal has become so popular right now in playing it with Mitsurugi, because the Ryzeal deck, the only limitations in it is that it locks you out of your extra deck to anything except for rank 4s. And since Mitsurugi's a ritual deck, naturally Konami hasn't given them any restrictions whatsoever. So basically at the end of the Ryzeal combo, you can just go 2 level 4s, King of the Feral Imps, detach, search a Mitsurugi, now I can go full Mitsu combo.
Good job, Konami. Good job.
So getting rid of the King of the Feral Imp now essentially stops the Ryzeal Mitsurugi from working.
Fair enough.
Not that I think it's going to make any difference to Ryzeal with the other changes on the list, because now they've probably got something more fun that they want to do.
yeah, I guess we'll get to that in a little bit.
But naturally we'll get to that when we get to those bits.
Yeah, let's talk about number 67, Paradise Smasher. Now, in my reaction, who said what the fuck?
You just turned me to spaghetti.
That was it. So yeah, Paradise Smasher.
We might have to explain the context here.
I didn't catch on word for
To be
that.
fair, my knowledge on number 67 is very thin. Like, I've never used the card, or I haven't seen it in play, so...
The Dice
cannot say
Smashers
an
is
opinion
currently
on
being... So Dice Smashers is being used in K9 because it's a rank 5.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing.
And Dice Smashers basically has the effect that it's basically like another version of things like As a Thought. Basically just a way to basically skip the opponent's turn because they can't use effects.
Ah, okay, now I see. Now I see.
It's mad.
I wonder if that'd be quite good in my level 5 deck.
It maybe would have been if we could still play it.
Now it's gone.
I love, out of all the decks I probably built, the level 5 one is probably one of my second favourites
Yeah.
My first one has to be my Dragon Maids.
Yeah, the level 5 warrior deck is one of my favourite decks you have that I like playing against whenever we play against each
And
other.
I think my least favourite deck that you don't like, I think, is my Layer of Darkness.
I mean, it's...
Remember, because I have trap cards that literally stops you playing spells and traps and cancel negates for I think. Sorry, I'm literally doing two things
it
on
is
one.
torture, but that's another story. So, yeah, going into the limits, there's a lot of limits. I haven't even counted how many limits there are. So, limited, Ext Ryziel, Malice P. Dormouse, Vanquish Soul Raisin,
Will I get lucky?
Fiendsmith's Lacrima,
Lacrima.
Yeah, that. Summon Sorceress.
One over there.
Herald of the
My ping.
Arclight, Zodiac Trident,
pinged
Crystal
it.
Inclusion, Obedience Schooled, Stake Your Soul, and
I see the
Solemn
orange.
Judgment.
Oh, Judgment's on there. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, Solemn
That
Judgment was
is-
a random one, but we'll get to that in a bit. So,
That is 12 limited cards that they've done.
Wow, that's a lot of limited cards.
That's a lot for Konami.
yeah, I guess it's the most we've had in a while.
There's a mixture though, isn't it? So you've got some going 2-1, one a straightforward, or two a straightforward. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straightforward limits, and then 4 coming from the forbidden list.
Okay, and
I'm screen recording as well, Richie. So if there's any, I can probably
Oh, that's
send it to
alright.
you or whatever.
Okay, we're recording again. Sorry about that, folks.
Just as a backup.
It cut out a lot of what Webbers 5 was saying about Ext Ryziel. So, but sorry, could you say again what you said just now?
Yep. So basically, the reason that they've hit Ext Ryziel is because of the two main Xyz monsters you can send for special summoning it. So one of which is Eclipse Twins, which is a rank 4 that says if it's sent to the grave, you can target a different rank 4 in your grave, special summon it, and then you attach Eclipse Twins to it.
Yeah.
So it's basically a way of bringing back Detonator. Or they can use it for sending Myriologic Aggregator, which is an Xyz that when sent to grave lets you target a face-up card and negate it.
Yeah.
So essentially this kind of feels like a way of like, you do one or you do the other. Though considering that Eclipse Twins is a rank 4, they're probably just going to be doing it for Aggregator now.
Fair enough. Yeah, unless there's any other thoughts, the next one up is Malice Dormouse. I didn't have much to say about it in my reaction, other than it was a way to sort of limit some immunities. But maybe there's more to it than that.
My knowledge on Malice isn't great again, so I can't jump in with an
fair.
opinion.
Well, my
not
opinion
fair.
is that this is a consistency hit because Dormouse just lets you, is once per turn, freely banish any Malice card, which, since all the Malice monsters do things when they're banished, that's just free enabler.
Okay, fair enough.
So this feels more like another consistency hit on top of the removing the protection effect.
Yeah, makes sense. And speaking of consistent hits, sorry, I can't talk today. We move on to Vanquish Soul Raisin. So yeah,
I could go for some raisins.
yeah, me too actually. So yeah, Vanquish Soul has been doing a lot, of course, whether it's on its own or when combined with K9, or so I've heard. Yeah. What are the thoughts here?
I don't really have a huge opinion because I don't really go up against a lot of Vanquished Soul, so I'm not really that familiar with what the deck does. I just know it
I
shows
shot like
attributes and stuff.
2 clips into the big guy and it still didn't kill him.
You know, I've only ever played Vanquish against
all the
Vanquish
other ones,
Souls
yeah.
once, but I've never really seen this card in play.
If you notice, I'm actually having my rover on the back of me as well.
I too have actually only ever played against it once.
Chris is having more than one conversation
I've got the
here.
rover on the back and also I've got the sniper as well.
And that was...
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I only played against it once a couple of years ago with my Jinzo deck. I sided in a Majesty's Fiend against it. It worked for one turn, and then something was done to get rid of it pretty much right away. Yeah. Otherwise, it was just a complete wash.
Well,
Sorry, go on.
based on the first effect I could read from Raisin, this feels like a consistency hit because it's if this card's normal special summon, you can add a. I can't read what that word is afterwards.
Non-warrior.
Non-warrior
Okay,
Vanquish monster. From your deck to your hand, quick effect, you can activate one of these effects by revealing monsters in your hand with the listed attributes. So if it's a fire, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects this turn, and if it's a fire in a dark, destroy all other monsters in this card's column.
Okay, so it feels like this is more like a consistency hit for the first bit, and maybe just a power hit on the secondary effect if you reveal a fire in a dark, which is not very difficult
Yeah,
for them.
I imagine so.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
So yeah, the next one from
What are we looking at?
from banned to limited, Fiendsmith's Lacrima. When I did my reaction, I wasn't too sure. about
Fiendsmith's Lacrima, which
God,
previously
I
had
don't even
held the
want to
record of the fastest banned card.
Oh yeah, it definitely did. So yeah, I wasn't too sure about this one.
If I'm gonna
Good
get,
idea,
I'm gonna get this.
But then again, with Moon of the Closed Heaven getting banned as well, then maybe it's not much of an issue. I don't know.
I think the thing with Fiendsmith Lacrima is it's now less of a problem than it was previously because naturally Konami has just updated tournament policy for the end of match procedure. Essentially now people can't use Lacrima for what they were doing
got the wall
beforehand, which is burning in time.
Nope.
Oh, is this the one that burns?
Tell you what, it's a fucking ugly card anyway.
Yeah.
You can't upgrade it.
Yeah, it's not the most prettiest card in the world.
That was so random. Well, would this be enough to put Fiendsmith back on top?
Are we still listening to Christian playing computer game?
Yeah, I think we are.
Probably. I could just leave. Oh, so in the chat room, real fast.
Should we move on to our old friend Link Karibo?
I was so happy
Yes,
to
let's.
see that.
Let's do that.
Well, despite the fact that it was still allowed in my
Same. I'm pretty sure Snake Eyes players are going to be happy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Snake Eye was the reason it got banned.
And now it's back. So Snake Eyes are going to be wetting themselves with joy they are.
Yeah, especially with some upcoming
Remember when
What's that?
when it went into Forbidden, I had to remove it from about 8 decks, I think.
8? Jeez.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had it in 8 decks.
Yeah, I need to cut down on my decks. I've got too many.
I only really had this in Blue Eyes, to be fair, but that was back in my old Blue Eyes deck. Not sure if I have it in a new updated one.
Yeah, I used to have
I don't think there's any need for it in Blue Eyes anymore. I don't think
No,
so.
not anymore, but
I need to upgrade my Blue Eyes deck.
going back like 6 years ago or so, I did have the original Shonen Jump version in my own Blue Eyes deck. Just to try and keep it the most expensive deck I had at the time. Although now I have a feeling...
I think the most
that goes to
expensive deck I've
Dark
got is my Dragon Maid.
Oh yeah, that would be right.
Because you took my spares, and all my spare cards came to a total of £150. And that wasn't in all the cards.
Yeah, and that was...
Actually, come to think of it, how does she like it?
She hasn't finished building it yet. We still need some other cards. But, yeah.
Is that, I was going to say, I don't think she's seen the player yet.
Yeah, but again, that's a story for another time. So, if there's no other thoughts on Link Kariba, we're going to move on to Summon Sorceress. So yeah, I think we all saw this one coming because of the errata that she's had.
Which, like most erratas, just ruined the card.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Absolutely right.
yeah, so
Like, card's been back on Master for quite a bit, and nobody's using it.
right, so
Remind me what the errata was. I'm reading it through now and thinking I can't actually remember what.
A link comment and touch someone must hand defense just your opponent. Thing. I can see why they banned this, to be fair, just from reading its effect. And I'm
Is
not
this
sure
the pre-errata?
about the
Is this the
actual deck,
pre-errata?
but I might affect why.
I'm looking at now.
Just searching on Wikipedia for what the current errata is.
I do remember it being a Nightmare and Thunder
This one
Dragons.
came back. I used to play it in Lunalight as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Thunder Dragon was the reason it got banned.
Yeah, I'm still having PTSD
Thunder Dragon.
from that time when Will used it against me when I was playing Neospatians and used it in combination with Rivalry of the Warlords. That was horrible. I couldn't summon anything.
Oh!
That sounds criminal. I can see why you're scarred from it.
Yeah, come
Well,
to
now
think-
that is
Awful.
banned, I can
Yeah,
probably put it
probably
in Lunalight again.
Okay, so I found the one with the text that's on Wikipedia, which will be the current errata. What's the errata? So what's the errata on the one that's online?
So what one on the screen is, if this card is link summoned, you can special summon one monster from your hand in defense position to your opponent's zone this card points to, but negate its effects. And then you can special summon one monster from your deck in defense position with the same type as that monster, but negate its effects. And then if you summon from your deck this way, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except monsters with the same original type once per turn.
Okay, so that's the errata. Okay, so that's the errata on it, and I think it's the last bit is the bit that they added.
Oh, the once per
I'm just going to
turn.
quickly check the bit which says errata.
And I
Not the
think
once per
the
turn.
original-
I've got a copy of it somewhere, I can't really
Just-
find it.
Hang on, just loading up the bit that says errata once this stupid ad
Oh,
gets out of the way.
I hate ads, especially on YouTube.
Okay, here it is. So the previous errata was the original was if this card is linked summon, you can special summon one monster from your hand in defense position to your opponent's zone this card points to. And then separate effect, you can target one face-up monster this card points to, special summon one monster from your deck in defense position with the same original type as that monster to a zone this card points to, but negate its effects. you can only use this effective summon sorceress once per turn. So the changes they've made to it is that they basically combined the two effects into one, so that you have to do them sequentially. And now they've added the restriction that if you special summon from the deck, you can't special summon except monsters of the same type.
Ah, that would be
Right,
good.
okay. So yeah, it's a lot less powerful, isn't it? But so I can still see a use for it.
I'm
Though,
sure someone will find a way to make good use of it, but naturally now it's just not nearly as powerful as it was.
Do you think it'll still work well with Lunar Lights?
I mean, I guess, since
With
everything's a
it being
beast
after.
warrior. I think it'll work in anything that's focusing on one particular type. Maybe not so much Cyburst, because of some restrictions that lock you into special summoning Cyburst, but other than that, yeah. So, unless there's any other thoughts on Summon Sorceress, we're going to move on to this next one, which is so random. Herald of the Arclight Limited.
It's at times.
Any ideas why this got...
It's affected a few of my decks, this one, so I've got
It's starting to get played a lot more in competitive decks. Yummy's also been using it quite a bit, just because of their ability to synchro quite easily.
Oh, I didn't even think about Yummy.
White Forest is also a deck that can tank this card as well, because of our ability to turn level 2s into tuners.
Makes sense, I guess.
I think it is. I've seen like with one of the standard fields with Yummy, they can actually end on 2 of these.
Oh boy.
And on 2 heralds. That is pretty cracked, to be fair.
I'm so glad it's just not generally allowed in my format, because I got banned the whole
I'm still running in
Well,
Yankee
like
with the
I mean, I would be using that. Like,
effect.
What was that?
I'll have to amend my Necros build though.
Oh yeah, that's a hit to them.
I don't know what I'm saying, to be fair. I'm just trying to make words up.
Okay, we're back.
I'm trying to make up a whole sentence here.
Right, we're back recording now.
I mean, by default, all words are made up.
Right, anyway, Zodiac Triders. This is one of the ones that I am not happy about.
No, if you could put
What the
that
fuck? So like I said in the
link
reaction,
in the chat, that'd be ideal.
yeah, like I said in the reaction, what the fuck is Dryden doing coming back? Why?
I mean, didn't they try this like a couple years ago when Tri Brigade started to become a thing, and then subsequently realized?
I think it was that wolf one.
Okay, we're back.
Let me know when you're back up to recording, Richie, because I've got so much I want to say about Dryden.
Yeah, we're rolling again. So yeah, feel free to say your thoughts.
Okay. I mean, some people were predicting that maybe Dryden could
I
come
did chuck
back.
explosives and I did.
I seriously think this is probably one of the worst things that they could have done. I mean, because basically what's happened now with like decks like thinking of a deck like Ryzeal, yeah, they've now lost King of the Feral Imps, which means they've essentially lost access to the Mitsurugi engine. With some of the other changes they've just made on the ban list as well, you've basically just said, Ryzeal, we're taking away your ability to use Mitsurugi, but don't worry, here's the entire Zodiac board!
Oh.
They've tried to do something and it just made it worse.
They got rid of one problem and just added another.
Never.
I think I'm just gonna ban the whole
Ju-
lot.
it's
Time
been-
on
Worse,
my format.
Zodiac has and even worse, Zodiac just has better synergy with Ryziel. Because
Shit.
also with Zodiac Barrage now being back as well, they've got a much easier way of just going Barrage, make a big droid, and also potentially set up with what's the other one? A Hammercon to prevent targeting, and that's even before you go into the Ryziel engine. It's ridiculous.
They're getting rebanned.
So yeah, long story
I'm
short, this
I'm
seems to be a
praying
big
that
mistake.
by the next list, Konami's going to realize this was a mistake and they need to reban Dryden.
They probably will, to be fair. If they did it once, they'll do it again.
And this time they should nail the coffin shut properly.
Nail it shut and throw it in the damn ocean.
Okay, we're rolling again. It's never been this bad before. So yeah, I guess we can move on to Crystron inclusion now.
Is this a K9 hit? I believe Crystron are being used with K9, are they not?
Some K9 variants are doing the Crystron version because of the ability to just easily make Cyber Dragon Infinity.
All the enemies are coming up.
Oh, right, okay. Your favourite, Richie?
Totally.
To be fair, some people have been anticipating things with K9 because of they know of their ability to make Cyber Dragon Infinity. Some people are actually counter preparing them instantly by playing Mega Fleet, because the board that they make basically just can be outed instantly by a Mega Fleet, because they typically end on Cyber Dragon Infinity and SP Little Knight, and then you just be like, cool, sack both of those off, Mega Fleet.
It's funny you mention that because every time I face them on Master Duel, they end up with Infinity and Dawn Dragster, the synchro one. You most of the time.
To be fair, it's been a while since I played.
Wait, K9 can make Dawn
What's the deal?
Dragster?
I only play it just to complete the battle pass up to 5.
Maybe not K9, maybe more so the Crystron engine can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No more thoughts on Crystron inclusion?
I guess not.
No more thoughts from me.
I guess we can move on to the one hit which my missus
Okay, well,
absolutely
I imagine
hates.
people are going to have.
What's that?
Yeah, I thought people might have something to say about this one.
Yeah, Emma's really not happy.
I take it
about
this is mainly
one,
around
isn't
like
it?
Melfi's.
Yeah, this is an indirect hit to Melfi's. I know it was done to hurt Yummy. But now we're trying to work out what to do about this in our format, because even though she wants to play Yummy, she wants Obedient School still at 3 in my format. So maybe there could be a pair banning idea where Yummies can only play one of it in my format, but we're not here to talk a lot about the format. We're here to talk about the implications regarding Yummy.
There's nothing wrong with the discussion going to your format, Richie. You know, this is what this channel is all about sometimes, isn't it? Being a bit different than everybody else's channel. But this is obviously an indirect hit it to Fabled as well, which is obviously a very old archetype, but not that I've once seen any in play for a long, long time.
Oh yeah, I forgot Fabled had low-level beasts as well.
I
Like-
think this,
The only cards I could think of that could potentially replace Obedient Scold would be either Ties of the Brethren or playing any spell that lets you recycle spells.
Yeah.
But naturally, Ties of the Brethren has the restriction you can't special summon afterwards, which probably is not ideal for Melfi.
No.
I doubt it.
Oh, I'm sure something can be worked out, but yeah, I guess this will slow down Yummy drastically. Maybe.
Hopefully.
my guess is you'll see this back, in not too a distant future.
Perhaps we'll have to see what the next ban list holds. Maybe it won't be a long wait if we're getting one in December. So yeah, any further thoughts before we move on?
Nothing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So this next one is another Vanquish Soul hit. Stake Your Soul. I already forgot what this does, even though I recorded the reaction a few hours ago.
Okay. Reveal one monster in your hand. Let's start with the Vanquish one. Yeah, I don't have an opinion on this because I've never really played or played against Vanquish Souls, so.
No, me neither.
Amazing, because of what I know with Vanquish Soul is that Stake Your Soul is like one of the big cards in the deck.
I guess it's kind of a good thing that it's gone then, for us at least.
Yeah.
None of us play Vanquish Soul, and none of us, by the sounds of it, have come up against it very much. So
No.
Well, it's like I said.
we're not
I
going to have a
only
big
faced
opinion on this one, are we?
Yeah, I only faced it once, but like I said earlier, but even then, it's like, yeah, it is what it is. Well, I guess we can move on to the last limit, which is a very surprising one: Solemn Judgment. Any idea why this is going to one?
That I'm very
Again?
surprised about.
Well,
Even I don't like that card when it's played against you.
It's up and down like a bird's nighty, this card, isn't it? They can't make their mind up.
Yeah, I think nearly every deck I've faced against, I've had at least one of them in the deck.
Have you seen how many printings there are of this card?
I've seen that I know of. Only 3 that I know of.
what year was the first printing of it?
Metal Raider,
2002.
2002.
I have an original playset of Ultras.
Wow.
That's definitely had a lot more than 3.
So yeah, there was Metal
No,
Raiders,
I've been
Dark Beginnings 2.
Playing this
Channel
game
Pack.
at least 25 years now.
So a little bit more than
Easy.
like 22.
There's a lot of printings there.
Then it was a Structured at Common.
No, we can support.
It was a Battle Pack Ultra. So that's 5. I'm drawing a blank on what else it was in.
Well, you counted the rarities. the Gold Series, Legendary Collections.
Oh,
It had an
yeah,
OTS
yeah.
pack, Ultimate Rare. When was that? That's good.
I remember when I had the OTS Ulti.
First time.
The Lost Art promotion, of course.
Yeah.
And then more recently, of course, it was in Rarity Collection 2 with all the rarities.
So what is that? 9 or 10 printings?
Too many
no, it's
printings.
26.
1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh,
27 different printings.
That's got to be like
27?
a record for one.
ice and chicken.
That's got to be like a record for one of the highest printings on a card.
I thought
I mean,
that
it
went
is
to
the
MS2.
highest.
Yeah. According to this list, anyway, I mean, obviously it's listed there's 6 different, 7 different rarities from Rarity Collection number 2 as 7 different printings. There's an argument for that, of course, but you know, around 20, 21 printings.
Jeez, that is a lot. And we still have.
And it's only been common twice.
Twice!
Wait,
It's
so,
That's it, out of the
only common
27.
twice.
Once.
so there was a structure that common, but what was the other common printing?
So, structure deck. Is that Fire Kings?
The both structure decks, but the one was the Fire King structure more recently, and then earlier it was the Lost Sanctuary structure deck.
Yeah.
Seems like the only time they want to do it as a common is in a deck.
Clearly.
But down to 1 again.
And we have
Yeah,
no
no,
idea
some of my
why.
decks have 2, so I have to go through those again.
I've got
Random
5 decks. Currently have 2 judgments in them, and I've got to reduce them all down to 1.
I've only got 3.
I've only got them in pass format decks at the moment, so I'm good.
Give me a
Should
bit.
be
Not
2. On to the only semi-limit.
Fusion.
Branded
Oh.
Fusion.
Branded Fusion. I want that card to be banned.
1 to a 2.
Yeah, I feel like this will get some mixed reactions.
I'm kind of happy about it. Well, I'm really happy about it because I've got a branded Dark Magician deck. So having an F1 in there, I feel like would be great. Like,
Fair enough.
so I'm happy it's at a 2.
I've had a fair bit of experience in playing against branded Despia, and I have to tell you, I hate it. I've gone up against this deck with Masquerade and with a number of sort of rogue-ish decks, and it absolutely murders something that's not got the power behind it.
Coach.
Okay, the ability of using this to drop multiple Masquerades is not fun.
No.
Though I will say I did quite enjoy a replay I saw on Master Duel of a Blackwing player going against Branded. They gave them a taste of their own medicine and dropped 3 copies of Blackwing Assault Dragon on them turn 1.
Lol.
They burned them.
Good.
Burn, baby, burn. Slow inferno.
No.
Oh, dear. So, I guess Branded could kind of make a comeback. How much of one? I don't know.
Happy when I am.
Right, shall we move on to the unlimits?
Right, and therefore 1, 2, 3. The 9 cards on the unlimit list.
Oh, I didn't even count those.
I think I'd never expect to see the unlimited glow up bowl. I don't know why it was originally banned, glow up, but like, I know everyone was so happy about it.
Yeah, I can't remember when Glow Up Bulb was banned.
Ages ago, I think it was like I can't remember the exact, but I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. I want to say, I could be wrong though.
I want to say it was some point in 2015 or maybe 16. Because I remember it being unbanned.
Well, it was banned originally.
Actually, I can't remember.
Oh, that's right. I remember now. I can't remember when, but it was banned because of its synergy with Crystron Halcyon Fibre.
Oh yeah, it was one of the tuners that got. It was one of the tuners that got sacrificed for its sins, but they never brought it back afterwards.
I remember watching it, but I'm watching it.
Yeah, so it's probably well overdue a comeback, isn't it?
I mean, Fibre's gone now, so
Yeah.
I see kind of why they brought it back as that limit.
But to be fair, Glow Up Bulb was still banned for quite a while after they banned Halka Fibre X. I suppose from one perspective that Glow Up Bulb is probably one of the easiest accessible tuner monsters.
Yeah.
Because you could just foolish it. Oh! I think I could think of why they wouldn't have brought it back. Sun Avalon. Sun Avalon was huge for ages. That would have just given them so much easy support because it's just a generic plant. And most of their stuff just relies on plants as opposed to Sun Avalon monsters.
Yeah.
So maybe now it's kind of at the point. And Sun Avalon's had a pretty decent hit for a while, so maybe now's kind of like a good point that they can bring it back.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, we'll see how much it boosts.
Anyway, it's good to see it back though.
Yeah. Unlike this next one, Masterpiece the True.
Here's the thing I'm worried about with the return of Glow Up Bulb.
What's that?
My concern with the Glow Up Bulb, any deck that runs level 4 Earths. Because that's just going to give them very easy access to Nat Beast.
No! Not the Naturia Beast.
And my level 5 deck, Richie, mostly have Earths as well in it.
It's a mixture of Earths and Lights.
I'll tell you what, I might have to add that to it.
Add that to what?
Yeah, I might consider that for my X-Saber deck to fair. Now you said that, AJ.
I want to build that deck again. I used to love playing it. When it used to begin with, kind of, and then I traded the whole deck for it.
Yeah.
I miss that deck.
That deck was basically mine to start with in Edison because I played it and then I gave it to Christian at one point and then I eventually decided, you know what, I want to get it back again.
The cards are...
So, Masterpiece.
Boo. Boo.
Never really heard of Masterpiece, to be fair. So
You've not heard of it?
I've never heard of this card. To be fair, like never really heard of U cards. I've never really played Dracos, so or seen much of Dracos. So I don't know much about them.
They were not a fun deck. They were like probably one of the worst Floodgate style decks that they've ever printed.
No, but what's it gonna do?
This was one of the main contributors, but I can't imagine, because we've still not seen any True Draco since it was back at 1, have we, really?
That's also because
Well,
Diagram was at 1 as well, and now Diagram's come back to 3.
Of course, yeah, it's further down, isn't it?
Yep, we'll be
To be
jumping for
fair,
joy, that's
most
for sure.
all the good floodgates are also at 1 now, so now it's like hard to say what's going to happen with it.
We'll see lots of play now.
I think people have just generally moved on from this deck, haven't they? I don't know.
Oh, thought did just occur though regarding Doom of Dimensions.
Oh,
I think that this makes sense because I think there is true Draco support coming out in Doom of Dimensions. So this is probably trying to get people to want to buy. True Draco.
So Diagrams back to 3, Masterpiece back to 3, and more support coming. Excellent.
Yeah, sure. Actually, how much time we got? Oh,
the
God.
sarcasm is real. Shall we talk about this next Unlimit?
Morphing jar. That's why would they bring Morphing jar back to Unlimited?
Yeah,
Well,
just
it was
quickly check the
previously
details on
at
Doom Dimensions. Yeah. Doom of Dimensions has true Draco support, so naturally this is just trying to get people.
I'm not complaining. I mean, I might just start throwing this in a few random decks I end up building.
Morphing jar.
You might as well. I mean, it's quite a fun card to play.
I mean, Morphing Jar 2 to 3 is going to do absolutely nothing, right?
Probably. Unless, I mean, it gives a bit of buff for people that just want to be a troll. But other than that, who cares?
I don't agree with this. This is just going to make Empty Jar even more unbearable.
Sam?
I mean, yeah, on one hand, flip effects are slow nowadays,
I
but
think
on
the
another,
airstrike made 4 Vince.
I don't know. Like,
You know the Eagle Strike one, you only get 4 bounces. I just called one in, and I just did the stratagem where
It's like having 2 conversations, isn't it?
I know, right?
I mean, to be fair, I mean,
it's gonna
yeah, like you said about it being in another deck, I don't know. I don't think we'll see much of this. Unless True Draco gets more stuff.
Maybe. What about Phantom Skyblaster?
Yeah, who cares? That's my thoughts on it.
Yeah,
I mean,
agree. I know.
what bad was because it's a token
I
generator.
haven't seen this card since
I
the.
think the last time I saw this
what's
played
it
was
called?
around when
Secret Beast
Nightmares were huge.
The last time I saw this card was back in Sacred Beast days. But I've haven't really
Yeah.
thinged on it.
Yeah.
So
I kind of think we're past the point where Sky Blast is going to be like ridiculous.
I think we're well past that point, let's face it. Now, the next 2 are obviously part of the same
Snake.
problem.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people will be.
They brought Ash to Unlimited.
Yep, and Poplar.
I'm not happy. Like these Snake Eyes caused me torture.
Yeah, maybe Konami's logic was what's in the current meta right now could power creep Snake Eye, maybe? That's my guess. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like this is going to put them back on top.
It probably will. I mean, wasn't Ash one of the main cards in Snake
Well,
Eyes?
Ash is the one that searches all the level 1 fire, so it basically searches
And
the
now
entire
that it's
deck.
back under it.
It's also a card that can search Kurikar and
That
Divikar.
one, Snake Eye Ash should have been banned.
Should have stayed
Well, it
banned.
wasn't banned, it was limited.
Limited,
it
sorry.
should have stayed banned.
Maybe the idea is that they're trying to bring Snake Eye back into the meta, see if it can combat it. Hard to say if it can or not.
Could be a strong
See.
contender.
What you can do.
I do like the idea of being quite diverse anyway, and this is certainly one of the contenders for it if it comes back to full strength again.
I mean, they're not going to be at full strength because naturally they don't have OSS still.
OSS?
Because Original Simple Spoils is still
Of
banned.
course it is, yeah.
Oh yeah, that card.
Original Simple Spoils Snake Eye.
Yeah.
The spell that was basically the way that goes from the Diabell engine into the Snake Eye engine. Since that's still banned, they're still quite slow.
Yeah, I forgot about that, actually. And I brought this up in my reaction as well. Maybe I'm just tired. Well, so next is diagram, but I feel like we kind of covered it in a way. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Okay, and we're back. Was anything said about diagram when I lost connection?
So we were about... I think I was just basically saying that I might have wanted to see either Masterpiece or Diagram come back to 3 first, not necessarily both. But as I kind of covered earlier, with the upcoming support, naturally this is just probably trying to push support out for them.
Guess so.
Okay.
So I guess we can talk about Lightning Storm now.
Lightning Storm.
Yep.
That's probably going to get a lot more play.
Lightning Storm. It's still one card I would like to own, but I still don't own one.
I used to own one, but I took an arrow to the knee. Anyway, I still remember when I pulled that from a, what was it? Court. What was that set with the...
I was an adventurer to an arrow to the
Court of Cards? No. King's Court, that was it. I remember pulling that from
King's Court.
box.
King's Court.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a great opening, pulling that in the Collector's Rare Utopia. I guess the only real difference here is just having more copies of Lightning Storm to work with as a main or side option. That's my thoughts.
One extra copy, but now actually Lightning Storm still has its own huge restriction that you have to have no face-up cards, so
Yeah.
easier access to seeing it, but still, like, you've got the same amount of being able to use it. So,
Yeah, but
and frankly, I felt hitting it to 2 didn't really do too much anyway.
yeah, it seemed really pointless. What does everyone else think?
I must admit, I played Lightning Storm in a couple of different decks, but I don't see that any need to sort of move it to 3.
Like, for me, I've only ever really sided Lightning Storm, and even in the side, there's sometimes situations where I'm like, do I even really need to side it in?
Yeah.
Has anyone seen this alt-art version, by the way?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I
I've
saw
never
it.
seen that.
Your art's quite nice.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Is that Cyber Dragon himself in the image there?
I think it's either Nova or Infinity.
I think that's. I don't know. I don't think it's Infinity. It just looks like a standard Cyber Dragon, like its body shape.
I'll take a look in a sec as soon as my neuron loads up.
I'll load up
I
mine.
don't remember that being printed.
You don't remember it
Lightning
being printed?
Storm.
Missed it.
I think from the image it looks like Rampage Dragon.
See yellow. Oh, is that just yellow? Oh, it's just Lightning Storm. I guess it could be Rampage Dragon. I do see it. I mean, to be fair, yeah, most of the Cyber Dragons have the same body anyway, so.
Or at least most of the Chimera techs do as well.
It could be any of them.
Oh, actually, it could be Rampage Dragon.
Uh,
Yeah, that's Rampage Dragon. So, after comparing artworks, there's...
pretty much done Zodiac to death anyway.
Stealth Run, and I used all three.
Yeah, I guess we kind of talked about that.
Anybody else got anything to say on Lightning Storm, or shall we go to the last card?
Lightning Storm's just Lightning Storm. I mean, like you said, like with the effect of your field needing to be clear, you can see it easily, but then when it comes to playing it, it'll be a bit more of a pain.
Yeah, fair enough.
And last but not least,
Zodiac Barrage.
Zodiac Barrage.
I guess we kind of discussed it in a way when we brought up Trident.
do you remember these being £100 a piece when they came out? In
Oh,
Raging?
that was crazy.
They were
Yeah.
£100.
Just gonna casually look at my.
It was £300 for a playset of Barrage when it first came out. Raging Tempest.
You know for a fact, the hardcore Zodiac players went for that £300 though.
Yeah.
£300, what a bargain! I'll buy 6.
Might have to try and hunt mine down at. Wait.
It was this card I remember being that sort of number, but the only other card I remember being that sort of figure on first release was Cosmo Dark Destroyer. They were horrendous as well.
When there's like Secret is it Secret Ray or Ghost Ray of Stardust Dragon was quite expensive when it first came out.
Oh yeah, the Ghost Rays are still really expensive. I'm just sort of talking the main set called Secret Rares.
I don't even know what is the most expensive card I've got.
I think
Well,
mine's
for me,
Ghost
my
Ray, not Magician Girl.
expensive card probably be the ones Richie helped me get. That was Signature written Blue Eyes from Outer Space.
Yeah, probably. I think mine would probably one of the Dark Magicians that's in my collection. Either the Ghost Rare one or the Power of Chaos Yugi one.
I think mine's. Oh yeah, mine's probably just a Ghost Ray Dark Magician Girl. I don't really think I've got anything else that's worth a lot more than that.
I still got the bloody promos, but when Dead Uni was like, when you buy a certain amount of money, buy a certain amount of products, you get like a seal.
Just a graded case on its own. That's cool.
So anyway, so
I don't even know what my favourite card is.
yeah, Barrage. So either Zodiacs on their own will make a comeback, or as discussed earlier, they'll be mixed with Rizio. Fun times.
It's gonna be interesting to see which ones come back.
Hmm.
It'll be interesting to see like what the next list has in store.
Oh. You still hear me, Sam?
Yeah. Could come in December, but who knows? But yeah, that's basically everything
Hard
that's
to
on the
say.
list.
Considering how long
You
this
should.
list took.
Yeah.
A bit of a random list, to be fair. I mean, some cards make sense, and some are just. I mean, Morphing Jar. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, that's one of the few.
Solemn Judgment was definitely random.
I'm just excited about Linkery, but I think that's my favourite change on here. I don't know about everyone else.
Link Karibo, yeah, I can agree with Link Karibo, but mine's by branded
Oh,
fusion.
what's going on?
Just so I can actually play it a lot. That's what I'm most happy about.
Fair enough. Any other?
That's definitely gonna get a lot more play.
Yeah. Any other favourites?
I'm probably quite fond of the Pair of Dice Smashers ban and the X Rizial limit.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And like everyone else, complete agreement about Solemn Judgment. That's feels kind of a weird timing for it.
It is a very odd timing for it.
Yeah. What's the deal, Konami?
I mean, I'm sure they have their reasons. They always have their reasons, obviously. But they
It would
don't
be
just
nice
drop
if they
that.
told us what those reasons are.
Yeah, but they don't tell us much, to be fair.
That's part of the reason I like the Digimon ban list. Whenever they update their regulation list, they always give the reasons why that they've hit these cards, which I think is really good.
I guess we'll never know why they put Judgment on there.
All I can think of is maybe there's something that can abuse Solemn Judgment a lot. Maybe. Can't think what though.
I can't think of any decks that would abuse Judgment.
Just counterferring, they've been irrelevant.
Yeah, no, it's a very interesting fan list.
Yeah, definitely. Again, well, I know I've said this on my ban list reaction video, but you guys can let us know in the comments down below what your guys' thoughts are. Yeah, I think that's everything, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you guys for watching. If you like this, be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe if you haven't subbed already. And hopefully we can get out of the 730s. We'll see. And we will catch you guys later. Bye bye.